What if creativity wasn't just for artists? That it's not just about painting, making music, acting, or taking photographs? What if creativity is actually one of the most important life skills and something we all practice every single day? This is what Worth to be Seen is all about. Together we are building something bigger than just photography or storytelling. We are shaping a way of thinking, a way of seeing the world differently, questioning the ordinary and daring to challenge the way things are. And we're not just talking about creativity for its own sake. We're talking about a skill that shapes how we live, how we solve problems, and how we inspire the next generation. When we're talking about things that are worth to be seen, we're not just talking about beautiful things. We're talking about meaningful things, moments, perspectives, ideas that might otherwise have gone unnoticed. Creativity isn't just about producing things. It's about seeing differently. When we train ourselves to do that, we unlock possibilities in life that otherwise would be unknown. This movement is about making creativity a natural part of the daily life, not just in big artistic ways like show halls or galleries, but in the small everyday choices we make. Because the way we see the world affects the way we live in it, and together we can change the way we see it, and thereby the way we're living in it.
Okay, my name is Sarah Mayoti. I'm working in Nairobi County. This is the rehabilitation center. They were started in 2013 with our late President Mwai Kibaki, when he found out that most of the children were roaming in towns doing nothing. So they started that organization to make rehabilitation centers. Now we have like 4 rehabilitation being provided with Nairobi County. 3 of them are for boys. 1 is for girls, which is at Kayole. So these children are brought from the streets. They're brought here. We organize them, give them meals, keep them clean. And then those ones who decide to stay, they stay. Others run away. So the ones who stay, we organize them to go to school. So we have dormitories for them around. We provide food. And then we are caregivers to them mostly.
At the core of this movement, though, is creativity. But creativity is often put into a box. We have been taught that it belongs to special people, painters, musicians, inventors, but that is not really the case. Creativity is the ability to look at something and say, what if there's another way? What if I can do it in some other fashion? What if I can combine these 2 things and make something completely new out of it? That is something that we all have within us. In fact, that is why the human race has evolved to where we are today. Think about a time when you had to solve a problem in a way you never expected. Maybe it was fixing something with a tool that wasn't actually meant for that job, or making the best out of a situation that didn't go as planned. That is creativity. And it's something that we all have, even if we don't always recognize it. So let's talk about the biggest roadblock, the biggest obstacle to creativity, the fear of failure. From young age, we are taught that failure is something to avoid, that mistakes mean we aren't good enough, that the only way to receive appreciation is by succeeding. Think about it. When was the last time you were celebrated for trying something and failing?
5, 6, 7, go! Okota! Twende! Alafu tena! Inde! Okota! Aya kiuno twende! Anatinga mundo! Twende! Atende hapo, twende hapo! Wewe acha kusimama wewe!
In school, in society, we are conditioned to follow the patterns of those who succeed. And in doing so, we lose something valuable, our willingness to take risks and explore and try new things.
Okay, my name is Isaac Otieno from Kibra, and I'm the founder of Eagle Stars organization. And basically what we do as Eagle Stars is to create that safe space in the community where children can come and can feel safe in expressing themselves through dance. So in our group, we have children and also we have adults. So we usually have different programs in our organization. So we have the dance classes, which we usually do on weekdays. And also we have mentorship program, which we usually do on Sunday. So on Saturday, I mean. So for mentorship program, we have for girls wellness, that is sanitary pads and also mentorship for the girls. And also for the children, we have the mentorship for the children because we live in a marginalized community, that is Kibra, and children are prone to crime, to drugs, and also on all the vices in the community. So basically what we do during the mentorship is we try to change this mentality of children, or we educate the children to know that drugs is bad, crime is bad, and through this we use dance as a tool to teach these kids some of these vices. And also for the mentorship program, we have the girls mentorship program, which we usually do once per month. That is, we come, we teach girls on how to avoid early pregnancy and other vices in the community. And after the mentorship, we give them pads to go with it at home. Yeah.
Children, though, they are naturally curious. They experiment, they play, they invent. But as they grow, they learn that mistakes lead to disapproval. They stop trying new things. They start looking for the correct answers instead of asking new questions. But here's the truth. Failure isn't something to avoid. It's something to use. Creativity thrives on mistakes. Every discovery, every breakthrough came from someone willing to take that risk and risk failing. Together, we can reframe failure as learning. We can experiment without the fear of getting it wrong. We can remind ourselves and teach others that every wrong turn is just another step towards something completely new. Imagine if we all had learned from early age that creativity isn't about being right or wrong, but about seeing things differently. What if schools didn't just teach answers, but actually taught curiosity? What if children grew up knowing that mistakes are part of the learning? As a community, we have the power to shape that mindset, to encourage the next generation to think beyond the limits, to explore, to ask questions, to never settle for this is just how it is. And we can start doing that right now. We can start doing that today.
Where are my bottle tops? They were just on my desk before I cry. Again I ask, where are my bottle tops? Wow, here they are in my pocket. Sorry for being sad. What? Some are in the tin. My bottle tops. In the bottle tops I can draw my doll by name G. I can draw Mr. Sun smiling. I can draw a shilling and orange too. My bottle tops are my best friends. Thank you.
Oh, very sweet. Very sweet.
When we talk about creativity, it's easy to think that it's just an idea. But in some places, creativity is survival. It's a way to build a future where the path isn't already paved for you. Right now, I happen to know in classrooms across Ghana and Kenya, children are finding ways to create in this moment, even when resources are scarce, even when opportunities feel distant. They take what little they have and they make something out of it. That is creativity at its purest form. For them, creativity isn't about luxury, it's about possibility. It's about saying, maybe I don't have a paper and paint, but I can tell a story with my hands. Maybe I don't have an instrument, but I can play music with a tin can and a string. I have seen firsthand what happens when a child realizes that their ideas are valuable. I've seen their faces light up when they share something they made and hear someone say, "That's incredible." That's why it matters. Because creativity isn't just a skill, it's confidence, it's hope, it's the spark that turns ideas into actions, dreams into reality.
My name is Cecilia Guthrie. My poem is Weather. Whether the weather is bad or whether the weather is good. Whether the weather is hot or whether the weather is cold. Whether the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. What a beautiful weather we have. The sun shines so bright and I'm proud. The bird flies so high in the sky. And I'm stay there and spied. What a wonderful creature. A beautiful weather.
Very nice, very nice. And what was your name again?
My name is Cecilia.
Cecilia.
And when we say that these children, these creators, are worth to be seen, we're not just helping them, we're helping ourselves.
I would like to use this opportunity to thank all the sponsors who came on board to make this project a success. It really warms our hearts to see that now everything has been in place for the children to feel more comfortable at school. We really appreciate your kind gesture towards the school. We really appreciate what you have done for the school. God bless you all. Thank you.
We are reminding ourselves that creativity is everywhere, in all of us, waiting to be recognized, waiting to grow. So creativity, it's not just a tool, it's a force that shapes the world, that changes lives, that ignites something deep within us. And yet for so many, that force is never acknowledged. It's never nurtured. It remains unseen. What if we changed that? What if we made sure that no idea, no vision, no dream was left invisible? We have the power to do it, every single one of us, by choosing to see creativity in the world, by choosing to lift others up, by choosing to say, your voice matters, your ideas matter. You are worth being seen. If we do embrace creativity, not just for ourselves, but for others, we create a ripple effect. We inspire one person, who then inspires another, who then inspires an entire generation. This is how movements are born. This is how changes happen. So let's build that together. Let's make sure that no child, no artist, no storyteller, no creator ever feels like what they have done is not enough. Because it is. It has always been. Now, it's over to us. This movement, it is ours. How could we bring creativity into our daily lives? And how do we make sure that creativity, no matter where it comes from, gets the recognition it deserves? Drop a comment below if you have ideas. Share this message. Be part of the movement. Because creativity isn't just for artists, it's for all of us. And when we start to see the world this way, we realize just how much is truly worth to be seen.